Cool. Day 2 of Book of Mysteries. The I am of all I ams. It was by the second day that I realized that there would be no set time for the teacher's coming. He came in the afternoon. Do you know the name of God? Asked the teacher. I don't know that I do. It's made up of 4 Hebrew letters, the Yud, the He, the Vav, and the He. Yahweh. It's the most sacred of names, so sacred some refuse to say it, and yet you say it all the time. The sacred name of God? I replied. How could I when I never knew it? When you speak of yourself, you say the name. I don't understand. When you feel happy, you say, I am happy. And when you're not, you say, I am sad. When you tell others who you are, you say, I am, followed by your name. Yahweh means I am. It's the name of the eternal, the name of God. His name is I am. Then we all say his name. Yes, and you have always said it. It is woven into the fabric of existence that when you speak of yourself, you must say his name. Why is that? It's because your existence comes from his existence. He is the I am of all existence, the I am of all I ams. Your I am only exists because of his I am. And as you exist from him, so it is only from him that you can find the reason and purpose of your existence. Therefore, when you say your name, you must always speak his name, and you must always speak his name first, because existence is first and your existence flows forth from his. That's the flow of existence. Therefore, you must put him first and then let everything flow from that. Let everything begin with him and flow forth from him. That's the secret of life. To not only live for him, but to live your life from him. To live from his living, to move from his moving, to act from his actions, to feel from his heart, to be from his being, and to become who you are from who he is, I am. The mission. Today, learn the secret of living each moment from his life, doing from his doing, loving from his love, and being from his being.
So we have Exodus 3, 14 and 15. God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. God also said to Moses, say this to the people of Israel, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, and thus I am to be remembered throughout all generations.
Then Acts 17:28.
For in him we live and move and have our being, as even some of your own poets have said, for we are indeed his offspring.
So we say I'm hungry, and your father points out, I'm Dad. From a very young age, we start to identify ourselves, not even realizing that we are proclaiming God's name. Puts it into a whole new perspective when Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. It's kind of like breaking the third wall. We are made in the image of God. Our existence flows from God. Everything that we decide to do, whether it's action or reaction, a thought must first flow from him. What would Jesus do should be our first thought before our next step or next reaction. Try to remember this before your fist goes through the wall or you curse someone on the road. We are called to be from his being. That's a huge way that we could start living and walking the path of a true Christian, little Christ. Christianity is not a religion. It is relationship with the Holy Spirit, God. Since we are made in his image, he made us to be with him forever. He wants to be our friend.
I agree.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are a lot along the same lines of yours in that. I also think in taking the perspective of saying I am, we come from him. We flow through him, from him. To say his name every day before Jesus died, was raised again, saved us, they had the veil, and we were closed off from knowing I am. We were closed off from knowing the name Yahweh. It was sacred, it was holy, it was hidden in the breastplate of the high priest's garb. He was the only one who knew it. Yet, they still said God's name when they referenced themselves in anything, in any language. No matter where you are, no matter what language you speak, you always reference him. It's the truth that he exists. There's no way for us to identify ourselves without him. There's no way to identify anyone else without him, because we ask, well, what's your name? I am, or I'm Tim. Well, what's your name?
I'm Cody.
We ask each other these questions, and we always go through him. It's the truth that he's in existence, that he put us here, that he has created us, given us a purpose and a destiny. He loves us so much that he made it specifically where he comes first before us and we flow through him. Our language, every single one of them, identify him first. No one else.
Pretty cool. Very interesting. I like how you brought up the priest as well, because when they wrote down his name on that piece of paper, he had to fold it up. Not supposed to even look at it. He had to fold it up, and if something ever happens inside the Holy of Holies, and they have to drag out his body, because they always put a rope on him just in case something happened, like his heart wasn't pure going in there, and he ends up dying. They bring him out, and when they pull out that piece, they have to burn it. The next priest does the same thing. It just shows you how sacred that name is. It was forbidden to say that name.
It's good.
Yeah.
And it's woven into all of us.
Yes. Amazing. Cool. So, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
Let us know in the comments your thoughts, opinions. Just don't spare anything. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ask away.
Yeah. Cool. So, you guys have a good night.
Have a good night.
See you later.